Hey everyone, Typical Hunks Adventure here, and thought I'd be a bit vulnerable and put myself out there. And with today's video, I'd like to talk about hair and just the natural, beauty or process of hair loss and hair thinning. For me, I used to take selfies all the time, and I've noticed now more and more so often I don't, just because I'm a bit self-conscious about my hairline and things like that. I honestly think it started probably around 2015, 2016. I remember kind of noticing it a bit more, and I remember buying some Costco brand version of like Rogaine and trying that out. Didn't really notice too much of a difference, but I think I had stopped once they had discontinued their product. And to take a step back, growing up all the way until 5th grade, I actually had spiky hair on the top and then kind of like a rat tail in the back, so I guess you could say like a stylish mullet for the 90s at that time. And then sometime around 5th grade, I cut my hair and gotten a bit more curly. In my teens, I had it similar to this, but a little bit shorter, so I'd do like the sides short and then just a little bit on top, so basically a buzz cut. And I remember my uncle saying that my hair was like rough and kind of pokey like that, sort of like a Brillo pad. And then one time I was playing with some friends that I had over playing some games, and I remember my uncle saying I had alien hair, which super strange comment, but yeah, that stuck, and my friends and I would always joke about that, about me having alien hair for some reason, or just Brillo pad hair, I suppose. And for a while in my early 20s or so, I was going through the faux hawk stage, and eventually I kind of come to this hairstyle where I just, have the side short and comb to one side, whatever the style is called, and yeah, always combed to the left side like this. But sometimes my hands would want to run through my hair and they would want to run this way, and I noticed that my hair would sit flatter going this way, and yeah, sometimes I would think about it as I was cutting my hair, like, do I want to go this way with it, and it would feel fuller and look better, but there'd be issues with like how like it would look thick on one side, or I would just generally be like, no, my hair goes this way, this is the way that like the cowlick in the back and everything goes, so it's going to go to the left. And throughout the years, as I was trying different products and things to try and make my hairline feel fuller and things like that, with no luck, I noticed more and more just trying to hide it, and at that time I realized, hey, if I comb it to the right, it kind of sits a little bit flat, which kind of helps with hiding it. And so ultimately, after years and years of doing that, I think it might have been last year actually, or maybe like a year and a half ago, that I started combing it to the right, and it was helping build my confidence a bit more. I was like, hey, I actually like my hairline like this. But as things progress and stuff, it kind of just comes back to, well, it hides it a little bit, but it's not like it goes away. And another thing, while I did build self-confidence in terms of that, I still felt self-conscious in trying to fix things in the back because my hair had other plans in terms of the way that it naturally wanted to go. And you're trading the self-consciousness of what you see in the front versus what you're trying to maintain or do in the back. And yeah, ultimately my hair wants to go this way. It doesn't like to lay flat, so it tries to create volume, which is cool and all, except when your hair is thinning, because then it just shows a bit more. But ultimately, I thought about it last night, and there's just more important things in life than worrying about this hairline that I've gotten. And this is just who I am, and this is just how my hair is going to look. And at the end of the day, who am I trying to impress? I already am married, I've got family and friends who love me just the way I am, so I shouldn't really be beating myself up or worrying about this hair. Now, of course, having, feeling good about your personal appearance is always good, but you shouldn't let it get to the extent where you're obsessing over it and, hating yourself for it. We all get old, and, that's just the beauty of life. And so with all that said, I am finally embracing it and just living with how I have this now. And of course, maybe it's just something that I notice and those who are watching this video don't even notice or think about it like I do. So I'll now roll some footage that I recorded from Sunday evening where I kind of talk about my hair and kind of show some of it before I had cut it here. And yeah, maybe it'll help you on your own journey if you're kind of going through the same thing or feeling self-conscious about your own hair and kind of what it's doing. But for me, I just wanted to make this video, put it out there, spread some awareness, as well as being vulnerable to you guys. So here is how my hair currently looks. Now this is going against the natural way, so it does lay flat, which is kind of nice if you're wanting to kind of cover up, you know, some of the balding in the front. But what ends up happening is my hair naturally wants to kind of go this way in the back, and that's fine because it can kind of curve up, but it doesn't exactly do that sometimes. And then over here, it's wanting to go this way still, but I kind of have some go this way. So it's kind of an odd thing. So I usually end up, you know, combing down and then kind of this way, and then I always have to end up flipping my mirror. I kind of like this way, facing this way, but then I'll flip it to face my mirror in the bathroom, so that way I can kind of see what's going on in the back of my head and kind of adjust. But I'm always doing that. I spend more time doing that just for the sake of my hair being able to go this way. So now this is the way that it naturally kind of goes, and then it kind of goes with the back and everything in the front. And then I'm not needing to do anything, but it's just that I'm more self-conscious about this way now. Because it's naturally wanting to go this way, which is great, but it creates a lot of volume, which again is great for those that want volume. But the issue is, since it wants volume, it wants to go straight up, and it doesn't lay flat. So then you can see that a lot of this balding area shows because the hair is going up, instead of if it went this way, it's able to lay flat. Now, of course, it's not like I'm able to hide much, but it does hide a little bit, which might help with, you know, my self-consciousness. Also, camera or my phone is shaking a bit because I had just mowed and weed whacked, and for whatever reason my weed whacker really kills my hands. It causes them to shake really hardcore, so I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of what this looks like. But I think I'm gonna cut my hair. I'm actually gonna cut it. I'm gonna go the natural way, and yeah, I'm gonna make a video about this. So if you're seeing this, it's probably already in the video, but it'll be somewhere after the intro. So I'll show you what it looks like once it's done though, and hopefully it still looks fine. Otherwise, I'll just be rocking it for a month or so until I cut it again and have it go the other way. So kind of at the point now where I've kind of shaved the sides. So again, I can either have it go this way or have it try and go the natural way, and then, you know, obviously kind of blend it on the sides and everything. But yeah, I think we will try and have it go this way again and see how that goes. So here's the semi-final result. Obviously, you know, I can't wear a faux hawk anymore. Wish I could pull it off again in my early 20s, but I'm going to be kind of combing that over. Obviously I do have some hair that still wants to go this way, but hopefully after a shower that changes. I just need to touch up the back, make sure that's all good, and then I will shower. And I guess maybe I'll show what it looks like when it's hopefully all set and done. So here it is after a shower. So yeah, for the most part, it's going over naturally like it intends to, at least, with the exception of kind of see there's some hairs that kind of just go down and all over, and over here where it was originally down, it's not one to come up as yet, but you know, after a couple of days I'm sure it'll set in. But yeah, I was gonna say that this would be kind of the review of how it looks afterwards, but obviously if you're watching this video, then you probably already saw what my hair looks like at the start of the video, because I'll be doing the intro for it, with this kind of being like the end. But yeah, thank you for sticking around, and stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next one.